Morning.
Morning. You've had two fantastic team performances against both Newcastle and PSG. How important do you think that was for the belief and the confidence for your side?
Of course, it's very important. Players, if you lose games, you're determined. You want to win the next one. You want to bounce back, and I could see that focus before the Newcastle game. And of course, after you win against PSG, that gives you more belief and confidence. So two very good performances, two good results. But then now it's the next game, and that's what we're focused on.
Chelsea, of course, it is next, and they've made a lot of changes over the summer. How would you assess their start to the season?
Well, it's like many of us. There's been some very good games, some lesser good performances, and I think football is just settling now. I think teams are getting into their shape, and we know it's going to be a tough game against Chelsea. We had four games against them last season. I think maybe 4 or 5 the season before. So it's two teams that know each other really well.
James Cooper.
Morning, Ollie. We haven't seen an awful lot of Donny van der Beek yet. He's not started a Premier League game. Is that down to fitness, competition with places, or just kind of an integration process because it's something new?
No, Donny is fit enough, and but of course it's competition for places. It's giving him time to settle in and just adjust to his new teammates. It's a new league. He's a absolutely top footballer, top personality. So humble and hard-working, but also, of course, eager to play more. So. And as I've said so many times, you'll see him throughout the season. It's going to be a long season, and he's impressed me.
I just want to ask about Mason Greenwood. Hopefully he's fit. You've played alongside people who are going to be the next big thing at Old Trafford. You know the pressures that come with that. Just take us through what the club does to make sure that progress is smooth and some of the pressures are made easier for people like that.
I think the club, we have a great record and tradition and history of bringing our players through. That means from early on you get good habits. We trust you. You can express yourselves. And Mason's gone through this program. He's done fantastic, and he'll be kicking on, I'm sure. Of course, he's a very exciting boy to work with.
Simon Stone.
Ollie, are you a little bit concerned that he's making a bit of a target for himself?
Who's making a target of himself? Mason.
Yeah.
Well, you do when you play well, and that's I'm not concerned at all with Mason making a target of himself, because he's come in, he's played fantastic. He played his first league game against Tottenham last season, was brilliant, and just kicked on. He's made a mistake this summer with England, and suddenly the whole English press go after him, and that's something that we've got to look after. He's a fantastic boy to work with. I have to disappoint you, he's never ever late for training. He's never a problem when he's in the training ground. He's always on time. I've seen the stories. There's some ex-United players talking about him, and they don't really know anything they're talking about, because we got photographers outside the training ground every day, so they can see he's on time every day. So I don't know where these stories have come from, and I've just got to say he's got a good family behind him. He's had a good background in the academy and up. And he's a good trainer. He trains really well. And I cannot believe all these stories about him not being professional. So anyway, that's something that we have to deal with many players. Many other players at United have had that.